Soyez les bienvenus en classe A1.2. Je m'appelle Steven et je suis professeur à l'Institut d'études de la langue française. C'est mon plaisir de vous accueillir à unité 8. Dans cette unité, nous allons apprendre l'imparfait, les constructions avec qui, le pronom en. Nous allons aussi apprendre la fréquence, le pronom y, comment donner des ordres et comment exprimer la continuité. À la fin de cette unité, après avoir tous appris, vous serez capable de vous présenter, comment employer l'imparfait, de définir, d'indiquer comment faire du sport, les expressions avec les pronoms y, etc. Nous allons commencer avec l'imparfait. Qu'est-ce que c'est l'imparfait? L'imparfait est un temps du passé qui indique la répétition, c'est-à-dire l'habitude. Autrement dit, l'imparfait est utilisé pour parler d'une action habituelle dans le passé. That is, to speak of a past action in the past. So basically, what imperfect is past continuous. This is now. So here, this is present at the moment. So here we have passé composé, past tense. And then we also have imperfect. So passé composé is past tense. Imperfect is also past tense. But the difference between the two is that imperfect is used to express past continuous actions. It means that imperfect explains an action in the past that was repeated, an action that was lasting for a while, not like passé composé that happened and stopped. That is, we need to make use of used to, what used to be, what you used to do, past continuous. Ok? Regardez. Pour parler d'un moment précis du passé, of course, it's still about past tense. Imperfect is also used in the past tense to talk of a particular time in the past. And finally, pour parler des circonstances de ce moment. So when something happens in the past and then you want to give a description of how it happened and everything, imperfect is what is used. You get to know examples on this. Now let's look at the way imperfect is formed. D'abord, let's see how we conjugate in imperfect. Of course, we know how to conjugate in present tense. We know that we also conjugate in past tense, passé composé. We also have imperfect conjugation in imperfect. For example, the verb parler is to speak. At the nous form, we have nous parlons. Nous parlons at the nous form. So in order to conjugate imperfect, you look at the new form of verbs. Then you remove the termination, la terminaison, which is ONS. When you remove the ONS, what we have left is PAL. That is the radical. So in order to conjugate any verb in imperfect, we now have something like je, tu, il and elle, nous, vous, il and elle. Aussi, what I'm trying to explain here is that in order to conjugate in imperfect, Having put down the new form of the verb you want to conjugate. For example, parler. This is nous parlons. You remove the termination, which is ONS, and then we have the radical left here. We have the radical left. So to the radical, you had AIS, AIS, AIT, IONS, IEZ, AIENT. So it becomes je parlais, tu parlais, il, elle parlait, nous parlions, vous parliez, il, elle parlait. Je parlais, tu parlais, il, elle parlait, nous parlions, vous parliez, il, elle parlait. So what we have is I used to speak. Je parlais. I used to speak. So je parle is I speak or I am speaking. J'ai parlé. Very simple is I spoke or I have spoken. And then this is imperfect. I used to speak. So it means that you no longer speak as of now. So it happened in the past and it was continuous as at that time it was happening. It was not that you just spoke and then you left the place. No, you used to speak. Maybe between the age of 9 and 15. So, je parlais. I used to speak. You used to speak. He or she used to speak. We used to speak. You used to speak. They used to speak. That is how to conjugate imperfect. Now, the same conjugation applies to other verbs except the verb être. Except the verb être. Because if you look at the new form of être, it is some. So you don't say je sommais, tu sommais, and so on. No. To conjugate être à l'imparfait, what we have simply put is j'étais, tu étais, il, elle, était, nous étions, vous étiez, ils étaient, elles étaient. So this is for the être. This is for the verb être à l'imparfait. Être in the imperfect conjugation. J'étais, tu étais, il, elle était, nous étions, vous étiez, il, elle était. You must be wondering, oh, we have been using this était before now. Yes, exactly. It is actually was. And we also use it in that case. So if you say I was there, it's actually something you did for a particular time. You may not know until now. It is actually something you did for a particular time. I was. So this conjugation is for the general verbs, whether it is first group verb, second group, third group, or regular or irregular verb. This is just general conjugation, except for the verb être. That is the exception. Now, we said, okay, j'étais, tu étais, il, elle était, nous étions, vous étiez, ils étaient, elles étaient. And then this is avoir. Avoir. J'avais, tu avais, il, elle avait, nous avions, vous aviez, ils avaient, elles avaient. So it is the same rule, except for être. So having known the conjugation of imperfect, it is the usage that we now want to look at. The usage. Look at an example. Quand j'étais à l'université, Je jouais le football. Je regardais toujours je mangeais très tôt et je sortais beaucoup. Voilà. Look at this example. Quand j'étais à l'université, when I was at the university, so it is a past tense, but it's past continuous. When I was, it was a time frame. I was at the university. It was not 1 day, it was not 2 days. For that time that I was in the university, je jouais le football. This is from the verb jouer. Jouer. I used to play football. Now, if I wanted to say I played football, of course, you know, I would have said j'ai joué le football. I played football. So I'm saying I used to play football that time. So you can see the difference between passé composé and imparfait. Je jouais le football. If you conjugate jouer at the new form, which is nous jouions, nous jouons. If you remove the OLS and add this, you have jouer in this spelling. Je jouais le football. Je regardais. Je regardais toujours le film de Jackie Chan. I used to always watch. Je regardais. I used to watch. So I used to always watch the films of Jackie Chan. Vous comprenez? Je regardais. Je mangeais très tôt. Je mangeais très tôt. I used to eat very early. I used to eat very early. So all these things are things that happened in the past, but they were continuous. They were things that I used to do as at that time. Et je sortais beaucoup. This is from the verb sortir. Sortir, to go out. I used to go out a lot. Je sortais beaucoup. Je ne faisais pas beaucoup d'amis. Je ne faisais pas beaucoup d'amis. Faisais is from the verb faire. Faire, to do. So I did not used to make so much friends. I did not used to make so much friends. Je n'avais pas beaucoup d'amis. I could also say, je n'avais pas. Je n'avais pas beaucoup d'amis. I didn't have a lot of friends. So this is, with this, you can see the difference between passé composé and imparfait. Passé composé will basically speak of what happened in the past, and then you did it, and then it stopped. Un moment précis. But here, we have a continuous past action. Past continuous. I used to, you used to, they used to. And that is imparfait. Let's see this example as well. Je me rappelle quand j'avais 13 ans. Je me rappelle quand j'avais 13 ans. I remember when I was 13 years. Quand j'avais 13 ans. You'll be saying, why not quand j'étais? Don't forget, we don't say avoir age. You don't use avoir. We don't use être with age. We say you have so years. You are not so number of years. You have that age. So quand j'avais 13 ans, this is avec from Mbappé. When I was 13 years, je chantais dans une chorale. Je chantais. I used to sing from the verb chanter. Je chantais dans une chorale. J'allais à l'église tous les jours. J'allais à l'église tous les jours. I used to go to the church every day. J'allais à l'église tous les jours. I used to go to the church It's different from I went to church last week. Je suis allé à l'église la semaine passée. I went to church. That's just all. But here, I used to go. That period when something was done continuously in the past. That is imperfect. So, j'allais à l'église tous les jours. Je vivais avec mon oncle. Je vivais avec mon oncle. I was living. I was living from the verb vivre, to live. To live. Je vivais avec moi. Il était un directeur de musique. Il était un directeur de musique. He was a music director. Now, what Mbappe has just done here is that we have spoken about our uncle that I was staying with. It has now described that moment. Il était un directeur de musique. What that man is. Le soir, il jouait de l'accordéon. In the evening, il jouait. He used to play accordion. Et je chantais des vieilles chansons. And I used to sing old songs. Now, how is the experience? Now, we want to also use imparfait to describe the experience of that period. C'était une expérience inoubliable. It was an unforgettable experience. So this c'était now has just done what we call description of that action. We are speaking of the past. That's imperfect. Imperfect also does what work? Imperfect also describes how a certain situation was. C'était une expérience inoubliable. It was an unforgettable experience. Let us look at another example of where imperfect describes how an activity is. Here, nous sommes allés à la plage. Yesterday, we went to the beach. C'était intéressant. It was interesting. So, this is passé composé. We went. It was interesting. We're not describing how an event, an activity was, a past event or activity. So, my also describes how an event that is past or an activity was. C'était intéressant. It also describes weather. Il faisait beau. Il faisait beau. Il faisait beau. That is, the weather was fine. We use fair plus weather to express the condition. Il faisait beau, that is, the weather was fine. So, it also describes the weather condition. Il faisait beau. Nous étions 11. We were 11. Nous étions 11. We were 11. So this is another portion of imperfect. It's describing the atmosphere, the event that has passed. Nous étions 11. Je me rappelle que dans mon enfance, nous sortions beaucoup. I remember that in my childhood, we used to go out a lot. During my childhood, we used to go out a lot. So what am I bringing out now is that, look at this. What imperfect does. Number one, imperfect here has described an event in the past. C'était intéressant. C'était intéressant. That's one function of imperfect. It describes a past event. C'était intéressant. Il faisait beau. Il faisait beau. Here it is describing weather. Weather condition in the past. Il faisait beau. Nous étions 11. Nous étions 11. We were 11. We were 11. Still describing. And perfect gives description as well of an activity that has happened in the past. And then, an action that you used to do in the past. The main function of imperfect. Nous sortions beaucoup. I remember when I was in my childhood, we used to go out a lot. Nous sortions beaucoup. We used to go out a lot. That's another function of imperfect. Now, let me add the fourth one. I could have said, the fourth one, je portais un pull. Je portais un pull. So this function here is that this is porter is to wear. So I was wearing a pullover. I was wearing a pullover. So it also describes what somebody was wearing in the past. So these are the basic functions of imperfect. These are the basic functions of imperfect on the board. Je portais un pull. So that is how to use imperfect. Okay, so if you don't mind, I would like you to also give me examples, work on this using imperfect so that you can now talk of past tense. Merci beaucoup. We have come to the end of this particular lesson on past continuous imperfect. We'll see you the next time. Au revoir et bonne journée.